Hello and welcome to Uncensored Pillow Talk. I am your host, your fluffer, however you like to see it, Paju Munro. I'm so excited to be here today in this very, very nice, comfortable bed to receive one of the amazing guests that we have today, Felipe. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you ready to talk prep?
Yeah, of course, always.
And let's start telling us what service Strut offers and to whom.
Yeah. So, Strut is a center for health and wellness in the Castro. So we have a lot of different programs that are in the building. So we have some that are focused on like community building, social support. We have some that are specific to like substance use and helping people manage the substances that they use. And then, of course, we have our clinic where we do STI testing, HIV testing. We launched a Hep C program recently, and of course, PrEP.
Yes. And one question about that. So, all the testing and all the things that you have at Strut, do you have to have a health insurance
No.
to
so,
do it?
No. So all of our services at Strut are free, and all the services in the clinic are free as well.
Okay. And what is the turn? So let's say if somebody, it's like terrified, like, oh my God, I never done unsafe sex before, and I got drunk and. By all means, I had unprotected sex, and on a Sunday night, and then Monday morning they go there. What is the turnaround for the exam for that person?
Yeah.
To like, because I want to know like in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we have appointments throughout the day. We're open Monday through Saturday. People can drop in typically at any point when we open at 10 a.m. And can typically get an appointment that same day.
oh, cool. So yeah, so go to Strut, get tested. The best thing to do every 3 months. I'll do it every 2 weeks because it's the Brazilian in me. Shit happens. Oh, can't say shit. Oh, said it twice. Fine. Is that a number of decrease of HIV positive people in the Bay Area
So,
after prep?
yeah, so there have been decreases in numbers of new infections in San Francisco. So the latest number in San Francisco is 223, but we're not seeing like numbers lowering for certain communities.
Okay.
So for like Black communities, for Latin communities, we're still seeing the numbers stay about the same. So we're really trying to get more people from those communities onto PrEP, get people tested more regularly. But yeah, the overall number of new infections in San Francisco specifically have been going down.
Oh, very good. And one thing specific about PrEP that I've always had a question for. So if somebody, let's say a HIV person is taking a triplet is 3 pills in one. Somebody that is taking PrEP, it's taking 2 pills,
Yep.
sometimes 2 pills in one, or 2 pills separate, or it's always
2 pills in one.
2 pills in one. So what is
Or
the
2
side?
medications in one. Sorry.
So what is the side effect for somebody that is not HIV positive to be taking almost the same amount of medication that somebody that actually have HIV?
Yeah. So Truvada, so for PrEP, is a part of a medication for people living with HIV. It's not full treatment on its
Yes.
own, so people would take it with another medication typically. Most of the side effects that people experience while taking PrEP are usually what we refer to as startup symptoms. So your body's reaction to a new medication, which are common, usually just like stomach stuff, usually some gas, nausea, maybe some diarrhea. But for the vast majority of people, they either don't experience a side effect or it tends to go away after a few days or a week or two.
And if we're talking about long term,
Yeah.
sometimes people with HIV, they do have to change their medication because your body either get used to it or start attacking your kidneys or whatever.
Yeah.
Will that happen with somebody that is taking PrEP
Yeah.
as well?
No, that's a good question. So Truvada or Truvada as PrEP hasn't been around that long. It's been around for about 7 years now. So long-term effects, we don't really know, like 20, 30 years what that would look like. But as part of someone's PrEP care, they get their kidneys checked every 6 months.
Yeah.
So we're checking people's kidneys, seeing if there's anything abnormal happening, so that if there is something, we can catch it early and treat it as soon as possible. But the kind of short answer is we don't know, but we're
Yeah.
monitoring it just in case.
Very good, very good. Besides PrEP, there are other ways to prevent HIV. Can we talk a little bit more of other ways if
Yeah.
somebody does not want to take PrEP every day?
Yeah, so condoms are still around, even though some
Condoms?
people
What
don't
is-
use
what is-
them as much.
What's condom?
Yeah,
Can you Do we have one? Can we show one? I don't know.
Haven't
Is
seen
it?
one in a while. So condoms are still a method of prevention. They're also looking into an injectable form of PrEP.
Okay.
So a shot that someone would take right now, the study's like every 2 months. Taking a pill every day can be hard for people, so a shot would be a good alternative. And they're also looking at new medications for PrEP. So right now, Descovy, which is another HIV med, is being researched as prevention as well. That could potentially replace Truvada. That's less harmful on the kidneys. So that's being studied right now too.
After PrEP, you said you've been working at Strut for a year and
a half.
A year and a half. Have you seen a rise on other STIs because people are using PrEP, so they think, oh, I'm on PrEP, so I'm not gonna catch HIV. But then there's a lot like, oh, there's chlamydia, there's gonorrhea, there's Hep C, and you know.
Yeah, so STI rates were on the rise before PrEP, so that's continued to happen. But one of the great things about PrEP, because they're getting tested regularly, they're being treated a lot more faster, so the actual like people being able to like transmit whatever STI they have is being cut a lot shorter because they're being tested more.
Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I can't, I'm gonna say he's so adorable, I can't take it. I want to talk to him more. But if you have any more questions about PrEP, safe sex, unsafe sex, just send us all the questions to our email at pillowtalk@newsupnow.com. Thank you so much, and see you next week. Bye-bye.